So your father was Dutch international before you.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about him and what influence he had on you.
Well, he was a very quick player for his time being. When he played football, he was a fullback, right fullback. He played for PSV in Eindhoven when he played in his prime. And when he came out for the Dutch team, he played for that team. So he was a good and strong player as well. And, he had a big influence on me, as any kid I think has for his dad when he's small. So especially when my dad was a football player, I always looked up to him. And I always wanted to become as him. I managed to do so. I followed my dream as well, and in a young age I played for the Ajax Academy and started off there.
He's from Suriname, right?
Right.
That's the same as Ruud Gullit, right?
That's for most of the dark-skinned players that are playing for the national team, the national team, because it was a former colony of Holland. So that's why a lot of foreigners, the immigrants, went to Holland for a job, and especially when the war was out in Suriname, a lot of moved and fled to Holland. So that's the reason we got a lot of dark-skinned players in the national team.
Yeah, and is there a big football culture in Suriname, or is it just something that happens when?
No, it's a big football. It's a big football culture. I think football is the number one sport, but to lacking of organization, of money, you can't really put a good football stadium. It always has to come organized by certain individuals. Like Seedorf is doing a lot of individual charity work and organization for the country. So.
Yeah. You've got a reputation as a hard player, and some people say a dirty player, but you've actually only received 2 red cards in your career, and both of them were a long time ago when you were in Hamburg. So do you think your reputation is maybe as a hard player might fair, but dirty? How fair do you think that is?
I don't think it's dirty. I think it's just fair. I'm a player that always lives his heart on the pitch and put everything on the pitch I always gives 100%. So it's only a 90 minutes a break what you have from your regular life. So I have to give it all for my teammates and also for myself. So that means that I take no prisoners when it comes down to getting the ball. So that can be rough sometimes, it can be hard, but it's always trying to be fair and always on the ball.
Sure. In terms of toughness, what about the toughest player you've come up against?
The toughest player I've come up against. I played against a lot of tough players though. I think one of the toughest players, it gotta be Gerard as well.
Yeah?
Tough player too, and a fierce competitor as well, always want to win. Especially in the 50-50s around the midfield. It's one of the toughest players that I played against.
Cool. And what about, you played some great clubs before Milan. What's your biggest club, say, before Milan? I know Milan doesn't get much bigger.
Of course, I played at Ajax at the time that Ajax was still a great team. When we played and competed in Europe with the likes of Ibrahimovic, Maxwell, Kifu, all the great names. And of course, City. When I joined City, when City was still a small club. In the years that followed, we became bigger. With the coaches machine as well. So I gotta say Ajax and City, but even my time in Hamburg we had a great team as well, and we played Champions League. So to be honest, in every period of time that I played at a club, I played in a high level with the club at that moment. So
you got quite a few nicknames. The Lawnmower and the Destroyer. Do you have a favourite?
I've seen it passing by. I've seen it passing by so many nicknames though. To be honest, I can't even tell which one is which one. But the Lawnmower is always a funny one. I like that one. Pitbull, and you can name it. I mean, it's always the funny ones that, and especially the English fans, because I love them. I love the sarcastic way of telling jokes and always picking up nicknames. So I got so many, but I like the Lawnmower though.
And tell us the experience of playing in a World Cup final.
it's a great experience. I think that's the biggest experience you can achieve as a professional football player. To be honest, I mean, there's no bigger stage than a World Cup final. For my bad luck, I was on the other side of the medal. But that's also football. I mean, I'm happy that I experienced the World Cup final. We were close last year with the third post of third place and losing to the semi-final against Argentina. But that's football as well. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
And I have to ask you about it. I don't know if you want to answer it, but you're in the land of Kung Fu in the World Cup final. That challenge is famous.
Yeah, of course.
Is there going to be any Kung Fu out here?
No. The only Kung Fu I will be doing here, I think, will be in a respected classroom with a Kung Fu teacher that I can see myself doing, because I always loved the Bruce Lee movies. I was watching as a little kid, so I would love to teach the Kung Fu by a professional, but there will be no flying kicks in the games.
Sure thing. And just for fans coming to the game tomorrow night, what can they expect from the game?
I think it's going to be an interesting game, especially because we played against them last year in Dubai, and they lost. So I don't think they come here to lose again. And they will be coming out strong with the strongest 11. I think, especially the first half. So we have to prepare ourselves very well. I hope it's going to be an entertaining game for the fans as well. But what I think it will be. Let's hope that we be on the winning side again.
Cool. That's it, man.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. Really.
Thank you, man.
That.
No problem.